This week's grocery haul is again from Waitrose, but it is quite a small one because I've still got some meat and stuff in the freezer, and I did my batch cooking the other day, so I've got some meals frozen already in the freezer, and we've got like some milk left, some cheese left. So I just popped to Waitrose and I had a £6 off a £60 spend. So I saved £6, which was really good. So I'll show you what I've got. I've got some of these raspberries and blueberries. Henry loves raspberries. He used to love blueberries, and he wanted to try them again, see if he likes them again. So I've got one of these half and half packs. And if he doesn't like them, then I'll eat them. I'm not a huge blueberry lover, but they won't go to waste. So I've got those, and then 2 for £4 was the grapes and the easy peelers, and then I've got a bunch of bananas for £1.25. I've got some of the essentials strawberries, which were £2.80. The blueberries and raspberries I think were about £3. And then I needed some mushrooms, and these were reduced down to £1.19, so I grabbed those. I've already got some baking potatoes in the cupboard, so I just grabbed some of these new potatoes, which were £1.20, so they were a good price. Got some of this Greek style yogurt with honey. I normally add honey to it, but I thought I would give this one a try, and I think that was about £1.60. I've got another buttermilk to make some more of my soda bread. I did put a recipe video up of that the other day if you're interested in seeing how to make soda bread, and that's £1, so that makes quite a cheap loaf. Got a couple of Pizza Express pizzas for our usual Friday night dinner. They were on offer for £3 each. So I've got a sloppy Giuseppe, which is like a spicy beef, and then a pepperoni for the boys. Got a big pack of these chicken breast fillets. Archie made cornflake chicken at school in his food tech classes, and he wants to make it again. So I've got some cornflakes, and I've got a big pack of chicken breasts, which were £8.50, which isn't too bad for 1.2 kilograms. And I do like the Waitrose meat because it is slower reared, so they're not pumped full of like water and whatnot to kind of beef them out a bit. So that is really nice chicken, so I didn't think that's too bad. And then I've also got one of these higher welfare smoked bacon. I'm going to do a bacon pesto pasta, and also use the rest for sandwiches, and the bacon was £3. I've also got a gammon joint, which I'm going to use for Sunday dinner, and then keep any leftovers for ham, and that was £7. And then I grabbed one of these. I meant to actually pick up a curry sauce because I was going to do vegetable rice with the chicken and curry sauce, but I forgot to get the curry sauce. So I might make a curry sauce, or might just have it. I've got like barbecue sauce, ketchup, sweet chili jam, that kind of thing. So we might just use kind of some of the condiments we've already got. And those were £4. So £4 for those. The rices were on 2 for £2, so I just picked up 2 of the Tilda golden vegetable rices. I thought I'd give these organic eggs a go. I've been getting the essentials ones, and they are fine, but the yolks aren't very yellow. So I thought I would give these organic ones a try, and they were a little bit more expensive. They £2.75, so they are a little bit more. But we'll give them a go and see what we think. I grabbed one of these ready meals, chicken with feta and olives for Yanis to have for one of his lunches. £4.50, so that was more than I thought it was. But it does look really nice. It's got kind of chicken, bulgur, feta, olives and tomato sauce. He loves that kind of thing. So that was £4.50 for a lunch. And then I've got some drinks. So I've got the apple and mango high juice, which was £2. These fresh juices, I've got kind of like a tropically one and an apple one. They were £2.25 each. The Alpro coconut is for Yanis's coffees, and that was £1.85. The cornflakes are for the cornflake chicken, but also I'm going to melt down some of the leftover Easter chocolate and make some cornflake cakes. So I just got the Waitrose ones. They were £1. Got some of these organics rice cakes. There's 4 of the smaller bags, and they used to only do the apple, but now they do the summer fruits. I think they were £3.25. 2 dried mango. I got a mango and also a mango and passion fruit with lime for Archie to try, and they're on offer still for £2 each. And then I grabbed some of these Cola Calippos because the weather is very, very warm. So I thought I'd get some ice lollies for the freezer for the boys. And they were £3 for 5. And then the only other non-food item I got was some of this fudge hair stuff for Yanis. It's like a hair clay or something for his hair. And that was quite expensive, but it was half price. It was £8.25, so that is quite expensive, but they do last ages. So yeah, that's everything that I grabbed from Waitrose, and that came to £75.74. Obviously I had the £6 off voucher, and if I didn't get the hair stuff, it would have been quite a bit cheaper. But that's enough stuff just to kind of top up what we've already got in the cupboards and the freezer and see us through this week. I was going to order online, but my shopping was coming out at like over £100 online, and I thought actually I don't really need that much stuff, and the voucher was only for in-store. So I thought instead of ordering online and paying delivery and not getting my £6 off, I'll just stop being lazy and actually go to Waitrose. So yeah, that's everything I grabbed this week. A bit of a smaller one. I will show you the meal plan in a minute once I've put it all away. Okay, here is our meal plan. So today we are having bacon pesto pasta. Thursday we're having Hunter's chicken. Friday we're having a pizza night. We usually have pizzas or burgers or something on a Friday and stick on a movie. It's just a bit of a tradition, so we do that most Fridays. And then Saturday Archie's going to make his cornflake chicken, and we're going to have that probably with some homemade chips and some beans or something. Sunday we're going to have roast gammon. Monday I'm going to dig some of my chilli out of the freezer, and I've got some wraps in the freezer as well, and we're going to have burritos. And then Tuesday we're going to have either chicken and rice and veg, or if I get the shopping it might be something a bit different, but I have got a meal there if I don't end up doing the shopping until like a day later, because obviously it's the bank holiday. So yeah, so that's our meal plan. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's a bit of a smaller one, but hopefully it's still useful. And I am going to be trying to use up a bit of what I've got in my cupboards and my freezer. I'm also thinking of doing, I've seen a lot of people doing these £1 challenges where you have to like make a meal for like £1. So let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I quite fancy doing something like that. It's a bit of a challenge. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care, guys. Bye.